Hello, 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 friends. How are you? Happy Monday. We're going to make some bows, and I figured I would go ahead and go live while I'm making bows and hang out with you guys. So I hope everybody has had a really good Monday. We have actually ended up with a little bit of snow here, which is very unusual for my area. So I'm just getting this iPad loaded up so that I can see your comments. I know it's an awkward time of day for me to be live, but I decided I was going to do it, and those of you who can join me will join me. So that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. All right. How's everybody's Monday going? Are you guys doing okay? All right. I am in my live. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Andre. Hey, guys. How are you? There are some folks that want to hang out. Hello, hello. I'm just going to go ahead and share out to some folks to let them know where we're at. So bear with me, and then we will chit-chat, get caught up on your weekend and all the things, what you've been up to, and just catch up on life. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a bit, so all right. Alrighty, friends. What's going on? How have you been? I am kind of doing an impromptu, which means I'm really not prepared with all the things, so you're going to have to bear with me. That should have been working too. Yeah! Oh. We're going to go ahead. There is snow flurries falling, and like I said, for our area, it's very unusual for us to have snow. Now, we'll get snow sometimes in, like, I don't know, January, but like this time of year, but we do. We literally have the biggest snowflakes falling outside of the window right now, and I can see it. It is absolutely gorgeous. So, and we've had them on and off all day. Yashira, you should be here with me. We've got snow. Hey, Angela. Hey, y'all. Get in here. We're going to make some bows and just hang out for a little bit. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hang out for a little bit. We're going to talk about some things. You come on, girl. Yashira, if you hurry, you might make it in time. It is really coming down now. Oh, it's so pretty. Look, that my window is right there. So if you see me do that, that is why. That is absolutely gorgeous. But I have some orders I'm going to fill, and I figured while I did that, we could all just talk. Oh, made you turn and look out the window. You have them too. Yay! Thank you so much for the heart me's, guys. Go ahead and grab your heart me's if you have not. Go ahead and do that. It helps us both. So, all right, I have my picture of my bow I'm supposed to be doing. So let's hope that I can get this right. You all know if you are in here. Thank you guys so much. Hey, girl, get in here. You guys know by being with me, I have the gift of gab. So I can talk to a stop sign. And sometimes I get in here talking to you guys. Hey, sweet friend. Hey, Laurel. I get in here talking about 90 miles an hour, and I'll have this bow made the wrong way. So, but I am literally filling orders. A lot of my customers use this type of bow that I'm making. They use it on their lanterns. Here in the South, hey, sweet Connie. Hey, girl. Here in the South, we literally love to decorate porches and stuff. We like to do lantern bows, lantern swags. So a lot of my customers like to use the type of bow that I'm making today for lantern swags. So thank you so much for the heart me's, guys. I appreciate it. We are just hanging out. We're going to talk about some things happening and all the fun stuff and just catching up. Where is everybody watching from? You got it early? Okay, girl. I'm here for it. If you need me, you know how to find me, Angela. Reach out. I will certainly help you. And if it's something too tech savvy, I know a guy. You know what I mean? So you just let me know. But that's awesome. That is awesome. I've been thinking about you this week. So, all right, let's get our chat going. Where are you watching from? You know, it's one of my favorite things about this platform is I get to see where you guys are at, where you're watching from. So drop in the comments. Taylorsville, North Carolina. I love that, girl. I really do. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. I hope you got some pretty snowflakes. I'm serious, guys. It's just falling beautifully out there. And we're right at that time where it's about to get dark enough. I'm not going to be able to see it much longer. So I'm trying to take it in a little bit while I'm chit-chatting with you guys. Iowa, Wisconsin, UK, Southern Illinois, Ohio. So my northern friends, I'm sure, are giggling because you guys see the snow, right? You're probably like, lady, get over this. But for us, especially my area, I don't see it too often. But it's the kind of snow I like because it's not staying. It's not sticking. It's falling and we're done. So that is my kind of snow. I don't like when it stays around. We don't know how to drive in the South. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. We don't know what we're doing. We have no business on the roads. But this kind of snow is falls, it's pretty, and it's done. So I can live with that. Girl, the schools are closed here today. They were closed Friday, and they were closed today. So the kids are like so happy. So that's the other thing. If you're watching in these towns here in the South, when we get a snowflake or the threat of snow, everything closes. Our schools and everything shuts down. So it's just a thing here for sure. You can't catch a break. Oh, you just wait. I hear we're going to have one of those kinds of winters. So I'm just telling you, be ready, friends. So anyway, all right. So a few of you, hey, Rossi, get in here. A few of you are in here. So while you're here and I have your attention, I do want to remind you of something tonight. Connie is in the chat, but Connie and Rosie have Wreath, W-A-R-S tonight. I got to be careful with that word. But it's Wreath time. And it's going to be tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's on JD Stuffs and Things page. Please go in and show love. Both are wonderful designers and creators. It's going to be a fun night. You guys do not want to miss that tonight. I can't wait. Hey, Tammy. I can't wait to see the designs. I can't wait to see the shenanigans they have up their sleeves, because if you guys know Connie is my dear friend. I love her. I love Miss Connie. And I also love Rosie. I don't talk to her as much as I do Connie, but she's wonderful. Listen, they are going to have some shenanigans tonight. Those two together are going to be a hoot. They're wonderful designers. It's going to be fun. It's right here. It's on this platform. Rossi. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Timmy. It is right here on this platform. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on TikTok. And it's Jamie's page. So she pops in. Sometimes she pops in. She does have a daytime job, so she might not be able to. But if she pops in, we'll pin so you guys will know. But please show support to this Wreath community tonight. Show love to Connie. Please, please, please. And Rosie Posey, Wreaths by Rosie will be in there. It's going to be a great time. And we're in the semifinals round. So Connie has made it to the semifinals, y'all. And I am proud as can be of her. So I have already told her whether or not she wins tonight or not, she is a winner in my eyes. So I'm just super excited. You guys support. Yes, Kim, we are all about the shenanigans. It is. Okay. Awesome, Rossi. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for showing love. And you guys know Miss Connie's one of my pearls. First off, she's my friend. But second, she is one of my pearls in the pearl community. So pearls, if you're in here, please show her the love tonight. Show her the love tonight, okay? Let's support her. She is a rock star. So we're going to have a good time with her tonight. And then, like I said, Rosie Posey is a hoot too. So we're just going to have a big time tonight. Don't miss it if you're a wreath maker. Even if you're not a wreath maker, don't miss it. It's going to be fun. So just make sure that you come hang out with us. I am, for those of you just popping in, I am literally making bows for orders. And the types of bows that I'm making right now, my customers like to use on their lanterns. for lantern swags mostly. Now some will use these for a wreath bow if they don't want to make their own bow, but for the most part these go on lantern swags. So Kim, I did have a good birthday, thank you. It was very quiet. For those of you who don't know, thank you, Kim. For those of you who don't know, my birthday was Saturday. I'm thankful to the good Lord for another year. It was very quiet, which was kind of nice because if you guys know anything about my life, it's rare sometimes that it's quiet. And yeah, it was a good day. I felt a lot of love, very special. Got a lot of sweet wishes from you guys and from the Wreath community and my friends. So thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that a whole lot. But you know what? For me, as we get wiser, I like to say, it puts thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so much fun. Thank you. But as I get wiser, it puts things in perspective for me. You know where I'm going with that? Like, it's just, I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful to be alive and to have another day. So, yes, thank you for the wishes. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you. No, the songs. Hey, listen, I hung out on here too some. Like, literally, you know. I was tinkering around the house doing stuff in here. And I had TikTok on. And some of you sang these songs in your lives too. Let me just tell you, I love you. I love you, but some of you should not quit your day jobs. I shouldn't either. But it was a lot of love and it was very much appreciated. So thank you guys a lot. Oh. So what have you guys been up to? Has this been a Monday, the Mondayest Monday that's ever Monday? Have y'all heard that saying before? Or has it been a fairly decent day for you? Has it been a fairly decent day? Sometimes those Mondays get the best of us and we need extra coffee, and I see those laughing, but you know if you were the one that needs to keep your daytime job. I'm just saying. I am one too. Somebody will say, well, will you sing? I'm like, sure. I will sing so low you can't hear it. Ba-dum-psh. Horse there. I love it. Oh, yay, Christy. I was just telling them, Christy, tonight about Wreath Wars. It's going to be fun that we have Connie and Rosie that are going up against one another and fun. They love each other. Thank you guys for the heart me. They love each other. They're great designers. But it's going to be friendly competition tonight. Christy, I do have to say, shout out to Christy. She is going to be in the finals, guys. Christy showed up and showed out last week, and I was there to witness that. It was beautiful. Her and David did a wonderful design too, and it came down to the wire at the end. That was really fun to watch, but she's going to go up against one of these ladies. I'm just saying. So, but cheering everybody on. It's just been a lot of fun. It really has. I've loved that Jamie put it together. It's just been fantastic. It's been fun Mondays. That's for sure. Fun Mondays. So excited. Yeah. Angela, you need 10 daytime jobs. Girl, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do that. One'll do you. One'll do you, right? Yeah, Connie says, so excited. Let's go. I think about Jamie when I say that because she says that in her life so much. She'll say, let's go. So I hear her voice in my ear when I read that, Connie. But it has been a lot of fun. And it is Mardi Gras theme. All right. Y'all know Connie and Rosie. And we got a Mardi Gras thing going on. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. Nothing more. But how fun will that be? How many of you in the chat are wreath designers? Drop a heart. I don't care what color. Drop a heart if you design wreaths or if you make home decor. Throw some beads. You never know, Christy. You never know. The shenanigans. Yep, I see the hearts. All right, yep. I knew a lot of you make wreaths and home decor. So here's my question to you. Out of the ones in here that do that, hey, Caitlin, I didn't see you sneak in here, friend. How many of you do Mardi Gras? Because I'm surprised a lot of folks don't, and the reason is they don't have the customer for it. So they don't so much do Mardi Gras, but I'm just curious if you do. See, Rossi? Yep, not me. And I hear that from a lot of folks. They're like, I just don't have the customer base for it. I do Mardi Gras. I don't do a ton of wreaths. I do a ton of bows. Not so much wreaths, but bows, believe it or not, just like I'm making right now. So yeah, I don't do a ton either. You're gonna do one, but more of a centerpiece. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I know our friends in the Deep South, guys, they're crazy about Mardi Gras. I mean, I'm serious. It's a thing. It is a thing for sure. You are going to in the future. Barbara says, not me. Yashira, you did one this year and you're not going to do it. I get that. Yeah. Hey, Jessie. Hey. How are you? I totally get that. I don't go crazy with it. Now, I will tell you something, and this is always so funny, guys. This is so funny. I do not celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm not hating on you if you do. That's on you, right? But for me, I just feel like it's this commercialized love holiday, right? So, but Valentine's Day for me as a maker is huge. So I've got to get my tail in gear with that. So do you guys make Valentine's Day stuff? What? I do. I've got to get started on it. And you know, I was really sad. I'm good, Jessie. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for being here, girl. I had a sign from a place that, and I loved it. I loved it. It has been out for months. They are not releasing it. I don't think they will. I think if they were going to, they already would have. And I'm so sad because that sign in that wreath was amazing for me last year. So I'm like, oh, rats, I got to pivot. You're working on something new. That's fun, Emily. You're going to make a couple. First year for me and the business. Yes, I get that, Christy. I feel you. Kind of get your feet wet. You're still trying to figure out your ideal customer and all the things. But that's cool to do a couple. You never know, right? You never know unless you try. You're waiting on more Valentine's ribbon to come so I can get started. Yes, I'm waiting on some too. I did get some cute. Let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, geez. I did get some really cute. Uh-oh, what is that? No. Decline. We're not having any stranger danger up in here. I thought this was real cute with the strawberries. So this is a new one for me. I've got some not on my ribbon rack yet, but that was really cute. I liked that one a lot with the chocolate covered strawberries. So it is still just snowing. So you kind of want to focus more. Spring wedding pieces. Let me tell you something, Christy. Welcome in, everybody. Take it from me. Spring is huge. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so I want to say time out. If you're just starting out, don't compare yourself to other people. Here I go on a little tangent, but I'm just going to tell you. Don't compare your starting out with somebody in year 5. That's not fair to you or the person that you're comparing yourself to, right? So with that, spring is huge for me. It is. It's a time where things have ramped back up after our busy fourth quarters. So I think that'll be really good, Christy. People get the winter blues, if you know what I mean. Why are all of these strangers wanting to come in to my place? It is a no. No, I don't know you. Anyway, with that being said, I don't even know where I was going. Oh, spring. Spring is huge for me, and everybody gets the winter blues. That's what I was talking about. So by the time we've hit Valentine's Day and we're getting past that, people are cooped up in the house. They're tired of cold weather. They're ready for spring. They're ready for the sunshine. They're ready for the longer days. So I have found, for me personally, that it is a really fantastic time to be a wreath designer. So, plus, you love the strawberry. I do too. So for me, in my opinion, spring is huge because all the beautiful flowers. Now, y'all already know. I love florals. So, of course, I'm going to love spring. But, man, all those beautiful flowers we get to work with, sign me up. That is a yes for me. I'm just saying. Yes, it is why they're, it's true. It is true. I just thought about that. TikTok's doing Live Fest right now. I have been learning so much about this platform, I do have to tell you. And Live Fest, we're wrapping up Live Fest for those creators that decided to participate and are still in it. So a lot of folks are trying to go live as much as possible on the platform. So I didn't even think about that. Connie, you are absolutely correct. So yes, Christy, florals are my jam. Anybody that knows me will tell you that I love grapevines. Grapevines are, like, I love them. They're my jam. And I love working with florals. I absolutely love working with florals. So that is kind of like my number one thing that I personally like to work with. Now, can I do all of the other things? Absolutely, I can, and you can too. But we all have something that we just really like. Like for some of you, it's going to be mesh. That is not me. I don't love mesh. Working with it, I think it's beautiful, but Christy, take care. I'll see you in a little bit, girl. Thanks for popping in. Be careful. Mesh is not my jam, but I absolutely, positively think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful, but it's just not, as a designer, not one of my favorite things to work with. So we're almost done with this bow. Working, and talking. I told y'all. If you are just coming in, don't forget about Wreath Wars tonight. All right, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. Also, this Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing that Valentine kit. You guys know a lot of you have it. The funny thing about that kit, guys, is this. It's got mesh in it. It's got mesh in it. That is the first kit I put together that's got mesh. And we just talked about it. If you know, you know. I don't work with mesh a lot. So, hey, Peanut Girl. We were just talking about the event tonight and all the things. Oh, thanks, Angela. Yeah, I hope that it makes it there in time. I'm sure that it will because, you know what? They are amazing at shipping. So, but it is also that busy time of year. But I'm hoping so. There's not many left. And I am thrilled about that. That has just made my heart so happy. I appreciate all that love, all that support. That is incredible, guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing my Valentine wreath kit with TMI Gifts. So that is what we're speaking about. So Lori said it's already shipped out. Good. Awesome. I am so happy to hear that. And you guys know, if anybody would care to, if you will put the information in the chat, I have to be careful what I say, but there is a way for you to get savings from TMI Gifts. So you want to do that. And that doesn't have to be on a kit. It can be on supplies as well. Hey, Christy, how are you doing? We are making bows. I've just finished the first one. I'm going to make another one with you guys. And so we are just hanging out for a little bit. What do I do with my Chanel stems? You guys know the trick with this. I do two. If I don't have the long ones that are in one piece, I just put two together. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate that. That right there, if you decide you're shopping. There it is. There it is, my friends. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the hearts and the likes and the shares and the love, and goodness gracious. Y'all are good to me. I'll hold this up in a minute and come closer to the camera so you can kind of see. This is like a whimsical Merry Christmas bow. And like I was saying, a lot of my customers use these types of bows for lanterns. We're in the South, y'all. Don't judge us, but we like to decorate big. And so we will decorate lanterns. And sometimes these are used in wreaths. I'll have people who just don't want to make their own bows. All right, you guys hear me say it at nausea, but I do mean it. When you make a bow, you do a disservice to yourself if you don't fluff your bows. So you need to take the time. You have made this beautiful, beautiful bow. You've got to take the time to fluff out the loops, and you need to make sure that your tails are doing what you want it to do. All right, if you don't, your bow looks like this, and we don't want any part of that now. We can't have that happening, y'all. All right, I'll bring this closer and let you see. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thanks, Christy. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for putting that information in the chat. I do appreciate it. Here is our bow, guys. Isn't she pretty? You guys can see. And literally the way that it works on the back, they're able to attach this to a lantern. But the Chanel stems, I do it so that if they ever wanted to change this out, it goes around the zip tie. There's a pearl tip for you. And then here's our bow. So these are lantern bows. Super duper pretty. We're going to do another bow together. So let's tidy up a little bit. What is that song? Clean up, clean up. Whatever it is. I don't remember at this point, but y'all know where I'm going with that. Let me put these pins back. Another thing I like to do, some designers like to use rubber bands. Thanks, Kaylin. Thanks, everybody. Andrea, Rossi, Christy, Keena, all my friends. I appreciate it. Marianne. I put pins in my ribbon. And the reason I do that is it just holds it to the spool. And then we don't have ribbons flying everywhere, because when you get to the many years I've been doing this now, well, let's be real, we all love ribbon. You get so many, you don't want your ribbons flying everywhere. So it's a very inexpensive way to keep your ribbon together. And so that's what I do. I just pin it, and then it just holds it on the spool. So next up, yes, to the pins. Girl, I did too. Keena, you know, if you don't know, you don't know better, right? And so I used to not do it. And I would just put my ribbons back up on the rack, and I'm like, this is a hot mess. Because you have this ribbon everywhere. And I would love to give credit. I don't remember the first person that ever showed me that. But I was like, that's a game changer. So I pin my ribbons now. I'm going to put this to the side. Let's just set this over here. It's alive, y'all. Yeah, y'all see what happened? Got to clean that up. Let me pick that up. Oh, Lord, y'all. It wouldn't be alive if I didn't do something silly. That's just me, isn't it? Me and my clumsy self. Okay. Moving right along. This one is a fun one to do. It's a hot cocoa bow. So we're going to do a hot cocoa bow here. I'm going to get my wife together. Ribbon crash. Hey, my friend Christine used to drop us before she got a new stand, and I guess I'm going to be the one that drops ribbons everywhere. All right. The floor held it for me. That's exactly right, y'all. Good gracious. Good gracious. All right. I always have my picture right here at me so I can remember what I need to be doing, because these are orders that I'm doing with you. So I want to make sure that I get every detail as it should be. And here's a pearl tip. Get ready. Have your listening ears on. If you are offering multiples in your shop, you need to make sure they look as close to your listing as possible, because that's the expectation. That is what your buyers are going to expect. So a good way that I do that when I'm making something is I look at the picture from my listing and I make sure that it's as close. They're not going to be twins, but you know, you got to do the best that you can, because that's what the customer expects. I get that question a lot of, okay, where you're doing multiples, how do you do that? Good pictures and replication. It's a process. So, all right. Pearls in here. Pearls in here. Be ready for tomorrow night. You know, Tuesday night, we have our meeting, okay? 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is my hope that you have done your worksheet that we went over, okay? Because we are doing our part 2 to that. So we're tying into that. For tomorrow night's meeting. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I have a membership group called the Pearl Circle. And hey, Cassie, hey, girl. Thank you, Rossi. And we are literally talking about goals. We are talking about our year 2026. And you've got to plan. You've got to be proactive. You've got to think about where you want to be. You've got to think about where you are. You've got to think about what did not work for you this year. And so we're doing lots of things in there, lots of self-reflection, and lots of things to set ourselves up for a successful 2026. So that's what I'm talking about, in case you're wondering. I love the pearls. They're a great community. They teach me a lot and encourage me a lot. So you do your homework, but I'm going to miss tomorrow night's. What? No, I totally get it. Happy for you. Want to hear about that, all the things with that. So please keep me posted, because I knew that was coming up on Thursday. You have certainly been in my thoughts and prayers. So just keep me posted on how that's going. And for those of you who cannot be there live, the replays are always there. And I do encourage you guys to go back and watch them. All right, go back and watch them. But I totally get it. Roxy's laughing. But yeah, make sure you utilize it. Make sure you utilize it. And then the week after that ties in the first two. So I know you will. But I am excited. All right. For those of you just popping in, because we know how TikTok is, tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please cheer on Connie. She is going to be in Wreath Wars. And it was my hope Jamie would hop in here, but I do know she works a daytime job. But it's going to be on her page on TikTok, and we're going to have a blast. We are going to have so much fun. So make sure that you go in, show the love, show the support. It's a Mardi Gras theme tonight, which will be so much fun with those two. With Connie and Rosie, I promise. You don't want to miss it. It'll be a good time. So this one has been very popular, this bow. It is a hot cocoa bow. I'll show you this ribbon up close in a minute. Once again, the bows that I'm making tonight or today with you guys, it's mostly for lanterns. I am in the South, if you can't tell by this Southern accent I've got, and we love to decorate our porches. And people like to put these on top of their lanterns, sometimes wreaths, but lanterns. So, are they, Kina? We were just talking about Mardi Gras, and we said either you have an audience for it or you don't. And, our friends in the Deep South, Mardi Gras is like as big as the holidays. I'm serious. Like, it's another holiday itself. So we were just talking about that. Drink. I didn't have my coffee. Y'all already know that. And I'm late, so I'm drinking it on here. But we were talking about that, Kina. And some said they do make Mardi Gras, and some said no, they do not. So I'm glad it's something that you do. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. You're close to Mobile. Yes, see? The home of Mardi Gras. And that's a prime example of talking about location with stuff. Whereas these bows in the South, these style bows, because I get asked that a lot. They're like, Misty, those style bows, you make a lot of them. I do, because in the South, this type of bow is very popular for lanterns. So you kind of got to know your area, well, hello, Kim. Girl, don't be sorry. You get your nap on. Thank you for the heart me. You're right on time. Thank you for being here. There's never any pressure to be here, but I appreciate you being here, girl. But you've got to know your location, and you've got to tie that into your customer base, too. So I'm glad that's something for you, Kina. My Southern friends. It's Louisiana and stuff. Woo! New Orleans. It's a thing, y'all. It is a thing. And then I found out about a king cake probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know. But I didn't even know that. That's a huge thing. Like the king cakes. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. But that is really very, very popular with Mardi Gras stuff. I'm like, what is this? What is this? It'd be my luck if I got the it's a small little Jesus that comes in there. It'd be my luck I'd swallow that thing or something. That'd be terrible. But yes, that's right. Finding the baby. It's like this whole thing with Mardi Gras. This whole thing, and it's like good luck. But y'all know, as clumsy as I am and as clumsy as I am, it'd be my luck. A trip to the ER. Oh Lord, love a duck. nonetheless. The cake was good. I did get to experience that. The cake was good. So, but anyway, all that to say, you got to know your location, and that is the theme tonight is Mardi Gras. So that'll be fun at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm rude. I have some people in here. Most of you I'm going to know, but just in case, let me take a second. Bear with me, friends. My name is Misty. I am the owner and designer of Little Luxuries. I have been a full-time wreath designer since November 1 of 2022. Before that, I spent over 22 years of my life in the dental field. So I gave up floss for florals, and I have never looked back. It has been the best thing ever. I wake up, I love what I do every day. I get to play with beautiful ribbons and flowers and all the things, hang out with you guys. I have a beautiful community now called the Pearl Circle that I get to pour into and teach, so that you don't have to stumble across the things that I did as a beginning wreath maker. And so it's just really cool to come this far. I'm grateful to each one of you. I thank you for being here in my life. So that is who I am. I didn't mean to be rude, in case you are new to me and don't know who I am. And thank you for being here. If you ever get a chance to go to a oh, Kana, whoop! I might have missed it there, but I seen it. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I love what I do, guys. I don't know if you can tell. I just think sometimes when people love what they do, you can just genuinely tell that they love it. And you know, I got real emotional. Saturday was my birthday, as you guys know, but I got really emotional at certain parts during the day, and it wasn't bad. This is not like a sad thing. It's just, I'm thankful. You guys know I am so thankful. I'm thankful for each of you. The good Lord has been so good to me. I mean that. Like, he has just been amazing. He blesses the work of my hands. But I was just like, I don't know. I just had a moment where it was almost overwhelming. And I was making that video, just thanking you guys. And I woke up that day, guys, and I had hit a major goal in my shop on my birthday. And it's just, I don't know, it's overwhelming to me. I just, like I said, I just have to pinch myself, because it literally is a dream come true. And my goal in it is, I don't ever want to sound boastful. There is nothing special about me. There is nothing about me that you can't do too. And I like to think that I can use the platform to inspire you and to tell you to follow your dreams, and that you can do this too if you want to. And if it's not this you want to do, whatever it is that you want to do, if you just put in the work and you put your heart into it, you can do it too. And anyway, oh, thank you, Kana. I feel the same way about you. I love you, and you are just a sweet soul. So I am glad to know you. That is one thing that I love about this platform, is we have connected, even though we have never been able to physically see each other. So many of you I have connected to, I have made friendships with, and that is huge. That is huge. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff, guys. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Christy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I just want it to be an inspiration. I really do. I want it to inspire you all to go after it. You know, I talk about it a lot in the Pearl Circle, and a lot of you know the story, but it is not something that happens overnight. And if somebody tells you that, I'm just going to tell you, it is an effort. It takes time. Oh, man. It's a splice in the ribbon. Y'all know that little thing where they connect the ribbon? Crikeys. I am going to cut that. I don't like that. We're going to just cut that right there. It's a journey. That's what I'll tell you. And you just have to keep going. And one of my sayings that I say all the time is, not every day is a diamond. That is true, friends. There's going to be tough days. There's going to be rough days. There's going to be times when life throws you curveballs. There's going to be times when your health situations come up. There's going to be times in life that hit us hard. But we have to remain consistent. Take the time that you need and take care of you. But you just have to keep going. And you have to push through. And but it's not an overnight thing. I tell everybody. And hey, Tracy. I tell everybody, especially when it's related to the wreath industry. I'm like, you got to show up every day. You got to show up every day. You know, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love. I'm not going to tell you a story. I'm not going to tell you a tale because that is not going to be helpful to you. Show up every day. Do you guys know on other platforms too, it took a while to get a following? And truly, I share this a lot, but probably for, oh gosh, a good 2 years, 3 years, it was crickets. And I just kept doing it every day, every single day. And if you don't believe me, go to my pages and look for yourself. Kept showing up. And I was like, it's going to work. It's going to work. People way smarter than me say, this is what I need to do. My coach says, thank you. This is what I got to do. I got to keep showing up. And lo and behold, guess what happened? It started happening, y'all. So even if you're out there and you're doing all the things and it seems like you get one heart, one like, or none, you got to keep going. You got to keep showing up. That is important. Consistency is important. So thank you guys so much for the love. But with that being said, I do have a group. It is called the Pearl Circle. It is the cost of lunch per month. I don't feel bad for that. I feel like you can invest in yourself. You can sacrifice a lunch out of the month if you're serious about it. But it is open to anyone. As long as you're positive, as long as you're encouraging. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kina. As long as you're positive and encouraging and uplifting, cool. It's a spot for you. If you're not, kick rocks. I won't tolerate it. But it's a great community there. And it just helps you not stumble through things, helps you not be alone. It's a place where you can ask questions in the community boards. We do live Q&As. We do not meet on any platform other than a private portal that I have. I did that on purpose. Thank you. I did that on purpose, guys. Thank you guys so much. Because I don't ever want a platform to be able to take us away. Do you know what I mean by that? So, but anyway, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless it's holiday time, we do Zooms. We do Zooms together, and you can hear my voice. I can hear your voice. We see each other. Some of the pros are in here. They can tell you. Yay, good, Rossi. Get it, girl. I'm so proud of you. I've been seeing that. But we talk to each other and we're in there because I want to be able to answer your questions in real time. I want to be able to see you. I want to be able to hear you. That is important to me. So anyway, all that to say, you're welcome. If you have questions, you can message me, but it's a great group. So I know, Connie, I am honored that you are. I am honored that you are. I really am. Y'all, do y'all know what I've said? Y'all know what I've said here and done. Oh, Lord. I have chit-chatted. I gotta make some. Okay. We'll get through it. I'll show you what I do to pivot, but Lord have mercy. I've got to make green tails to go up and red tails to go down. It's a good thing I caught that right then. What did I tell you guys? I get on here talking to you. Hey, Rosie girl. Hey. I get on here talking. I got to do some little thingies, some little tails with dovetails, and I am talking away. Rossi knows. She's laughing too. I get on here talking and on my little tangents. I almost messed up, y'all. I almost did. I think I caught it in time I can salvage. Oh, gosh. Y'all better look after me better than that. No, you wouldn't know. I'm just kidding, but I know. Okay, everyone in the chat can see Kim. It is near Christmas. Santa Claus is watching. She has put in the chat, just in case you missed it, you need to be more like me and not talk. Kim. That's pretty funny, girl. I know, right? No, there's one thing about Kim and I. We can talk. I'm not even sorry for it, though. But we can talk and talk. We can talk and talk. That's for sure. But we have a good time. You're a mess. Kim's been making some pretty Valentine's Day stuff. I seen today a beautiful swag, girl. So pretty. Holy moly. Just laughing or wheezing. I'll tell you what, Rosie. Oh, y'all. I gotta show you something. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I cannot wait. This is some of the stuff that I'm gonna design with. Are these not gorgeous? Rosie in the chat did these. She did these. I love them. Thank you, Rosie. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to design with these. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am excited. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo, perfect timing for you to be right here. I had them literally right there in my little sign bin. I do too this year. I'm excited. I'm excited. So shout out to Rosie. That's for sure. Shout out to Rosie. Yes, Rossi, you've got to check it out. Seriously, I'm going to be getting some more. So, yes, they did. They came from Rosie. Yes, they did. She did a phenomenal job. I'll show them one more time. Look. Look. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Weather, Lord, I had it upside down. Weather resistant and everything. Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. And you guys know, you're more than welcome. Thank you. I had it upside down. And the ring lights, I'm going to tell you about something with that. The ring lights. Kim, she said, girl, I might need those. I know. I'm serious, Kim. They are really pretty. They are. I did the 10-inch. She offers all sizes, but I did the 10-inch one because I'm going to be putting mine on a grapevine and I'm going to move it closer in and build around it. But she has all the sizes. So you ordered the heart one but didn't see the other one. Yes, girl, go back and look. She does do a beautiful job, Sarah. She does do a beautiful job. So shout out to her for sure. For sure. You know, in this community, guys, we got to love and support each other. I say it. Here I go again. Let me pay attention. Let me look at my picture and make sure as I'm rambling on. In this community, we have to support each other. There are so many creative souls here on this platform. And I always say, and if you're doing it, you know, there is nothing small about a small business. You guys know we've already talked about this. There is nothing small about a small business. It is all the things you're doing. It is a ton of work. And I know the principle behind that of saying small business is meaning Little Luxuries is me. I'm marketing, I'm shipping, I'm the designer. I understand where we're going with that concept. But in all reality, when we think about it, it's a lot of stuff that we're doing. So when I can shout people out, you know, like Jackie's signs, so many folks, when I can do that, I love to do that because we need to encourage each other. We need to support each other. That we need to be that community. You can't just do this, right? You need to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. So support each other, y'all. Support each other. She does. She does. So that is something that we definitely try to do is support each other. Yeah, I've learned a lot from her too, Sarah. Rosie picks with me a lot because I don't do mesh often. And as you guys know, Rosie loves mesh. I love flowers. She loves mesh. So with this kit, I had to giggle because there's actually mesh in it, Rosie. My wreath kit, I'm doing it this Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time with TMI Gifts. It's got mesh in it, girl. It's got mesh in it. Mesh and me don't get along. Kim, me either. You're gonna see me on Thursday night. You're gonna giggle to yourself. So not a mesh lady either. Mesh, druffle. Yes, Rosie has the druffle method. All jokes aside, she does an amazing job with mesh. And guys, what I have said, I mean it. I think it's beautiful. It's just we all specialize in different things, right? Mine just happens to be grapevines and flowers. And for some of you, it's mesh. So, well, Jamie's in the house. Okay, guys, I am going to stand up for a minute and pin because part of the reason for this live was to remind you guys of something. So hold on. I'm sorry, my face is right in front of you. Okay, I have pinned a comment. You guys see that lady right there? First off, love her. That's where Wreath Floors is tonight. Tonight, right there. Right there. Scoop her up. Scoop her up. It's at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is Connie, Rosie Posey, Wreaths by Rosie. Those two coming together. Friendly competition. Let's show the love in this Wreath community, guys. All right? We need to show the love in this Wreath community. And Jamie has brought us together. I have gotten to know Jamie better lately. She's a phenomenal human being. Give her a follow. Scoop her up. And let's celebrate tonight. Let's have a great time tonight, okay? You guys were asking earlier, and I said, hey, if Jamie pops in, I'm going to pin her so that you can scoop her up on her page. There she is. She's pinned. No excuses now, y'all. Y'all know where to go. Y'all know where to go. So definitely you're supporting both. Absolutely. Phenomenal wreath makers. I love them both. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time tonight. Don't miss it, guys. Even if you just pop in for a few minutes. It's phenomenal. I'm serious. Have a good time. I'm going to miss it when it's over. I'm going to miss it when it's over. And then Christy, who was just in here earlier, she's already a finalist. So we're going to see who's going to go up in friendly competition. Now, let me get this straight. We all love each other. All right, we all love each other as wreath makers here. So it is a friendly competition, but it's competition. So it is on, y'all. We need to show the love and support for sure. That's right. And it's Beat Me Up. Yes, breathing Mardi Gras theme. We've been talking about that in here today, guys, that this is Mardi Gras. So, hey, if you are one, here's an idea. Let's say that you're starting out, because some of you in here, you've told me it is serious competition, that you are starting out. What a great way. You can watch two very talented designers, and they have both admitted they don't do a lot with Mardi Gras. Thank you so much for the heart me. They don't do a whole lot with Mardi Gras. So here they are stepping out of their comfort zone. First time, really, truly. Connie will tell you it's her first time with a Mardi Gras. They're doing it live with y'all. So learn from them. Take some little notes. Hey, Gin! Yes, see, Rosie Posey, never done Mardi Gras, going to be winging it. They're both going to be winging it. Guys, if you don't know Connie and Rosie, first, scoop them up too. They're great wreath makers. I love them. I enjoy watching them design. They are, look, first time for Connie. All right, y'all, don't miss it. So we've got Connie tonight. We got Rosie tonight. Neither one of them have done this. They are going live in front of us. Let's show up. Let's show up for them. Thank you so much. Let's love on them, right? They're both just awesome. And let me tell you something. If you don't know them, when I tell you, there's going to be shenanigans. Y'all, those two right there, there's going to be shenanigans with them. Just trust me. It'll be a good time. So all that to say, Jamie, thank you for popping in. And absolutely, you are welcome. Absolutely need to pop into that. Jamie, you missed my first vote. Let me show you, girl. We're making, we're in the South. I got this Southern accent we talk about. Well, here in the South, we like to decorate like our lanterns. We like to do lantern swags and things like that. We're literally making lantern bows for my customers. So these are orders, but I wanted to hang out, promote tonight and all the things. So that's what we're doing. But we made this whimsical lantern bow. And now we've made a hot cocoa bow, which I'll hold up in a minute. So we're just hanging out while I fill some orders. I am talking to you guys and just decided, hey, let's hit the live button and let's talk about tonight. Thank you, Jen. Jen, you make some gorgeous bows too, girl. So that's what we're doing. We're just in here hanging out, making the bows. I've been talking, imagine this, Jamie, I've been talking 90 miles an hour. You already know. Y'all already know me. If you know, you know. I can talk to a stop sign. And there again, I'm not sorry. It's who I am. If we were all the same, talk about it all the time. I miss you too, Jen. Me. If we were all the same, it'd be boring. It would be so boring. So I'm glad we're not. I'm glad we're all different. Right? All right. So you've heard my spiel. I'm going to say it again. Here's another pearl for you. If you are making bows, please take the time to fluff your bow. That means fluff the loops. See how this is kind of like drab, right? You've got to show this thing who's boss, and you're going to have to make sure that you fluff your bow loops and your ribbon tails. We got a puzzle piece. Our ribbon tails, we got to make it do what we want it to do. Success, first time. So make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you're doing that. And then we're going to dovetail these little things here so that we give this bow a little bit of character. And then we're going to be done for this evening. I didn't expect a lot of people to be on. And look, you guys showed up and showed out. So I'm glad that you hung out with me. Reminders, as I'm finishing this up and we fluff, reminders, Thursday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time in all of the places. I will be live. I am doing my wreath kit, my Valentine's wreath kit, which, by the way, if you don't have, you still can. There's still time to get it, with mesh, with TMI Gifts. All right? That is Thursday. That is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is my hope that you will be there to chit-chat and for us to hang out. All right? Please do that. Also, you seen in the chat where if you decide that you want to get that kit or anything else from TMI Gifts, I do have that code Misty20. All right? That does not expire. You can always use that. And then tonight, don't forget, Connie and Rosie on Jamie's page, which I pinned, will be doing Wreath Wars. So show up. That's tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gorgeous bow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and put my Chanel stems around it. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Look at that bow, Jen. That means a lot coming from you, girl. You're a bow queen. I'm just saying, if y'all haven't seen Jen's bows, holy moly, she is doing these large, like the very large bows that people are using on trees and like over their doorways. They are phenomenal. I'm serious. They are gorgeous. So thank you. That's a compliment. It is a huge Chanel stem. I do that on purpose. I tied two together. I do have some that are made in one piece like that, but I took two Chanel stems. This way, no matter what size lantern, because you know lanterns can be different sizes, no matter what they're putting that around, they've got extra. They can clip it or just twist it. I would rather always give them more because they can always clip that or twist that than not enough. If you know, you know. Beautiful bow. Beautiful bow that'll be used for a lantern. So we did this one, which is the hot cocoa theme, and we did this guy right here, which is more of a whimsical Merry Christmas mode. But we made two bows and hung out, guys. You kept me company. I can't see if it's snowing anymore, but I am going to hop off of here. I cannot wait to see you guys tonight for Wreath Wars. Be there or be square. And I also can't wait to see you guys Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in all of the places. I will be live doing my TMI collaboration. So please join me there. I love having your company. Thank you for hanging out with me today. All of the love, the support, the encouragement. Love you guys big. And until next time, see you later.